So, if you're new here, I'm a diagnosed narcissist. I have narcissistic personality disorder. And one of the main things that used to annoy me before therapy, y'all, with my relationship with my wife, was the fact that she acted differently around other people than she did with me. And I know that might make you think, you were like, well, the narcissist typically acts different in public than they do at home too. But when she acted different, like we would go out places and stuff like that, she'd be funny, everybody would love her, and have a lot of friends and stuff like that, joking and laughing and just being playful and just a different person than she was with me. And that used to annoy me. So we would get into arguments about that. Like, why are you so different and fun and caring and loving outside of the house, but when you come home, you quiet, you don't talk to me, we don't communicate, and it was annoying. But now through therapy, I realized the fact that, being a narcissist, she couldn't be herself around me, or she felt like she couldn't be herself around me, but she felt comfort being around other people, and she felt comfortable enough to be herself around other people. So I think freedom of expression has helped our relationship now. Hey everybody, welcome to the very first episode of A Narcissist Explains, where I, Lee Hammock, aka Mental Healness from TikTok and Instagram, a diagnosed narcissist, explain one of my most popular TikToks. In today's episode, you saw the TikTok. I'm just going to expound upon that one first. So that TikTok right there has over 6 million views and almost 1 million likes on it right now. In that TikTok, I pretty much go over who I am, that I've personally been diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder. And one of the things that me being a narcissist, one of the things that affected me the most, that used to get on my nerves before my diagnosis, was when my wife would, act differently around me than she would in public. And that would get on my nerves. And I know what you're thinking right now. You saw the TikTok or whatever. That narcissists do the same thing, but it was different because I didn't know narcissism. I didn't know narcissism was a thing. I didn't know it existed. I didn't know anything about it. So when we would go out to like events and parties and stuff like that, and she would be like, just bubbly, just out there, just having a having a merry old time, making people laugh, just hugging people, drinking, and just having just having fun. And like me watching from a distance, me watching from a distance, I would, be in there. Okay, man. Thank you. My son just bought me some food, y'all, so I'm gonna just eat it real quick. Delicious broccoli. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. I'm not even gonna cut that part out because it's just natural. He does that all the time. But she would be like the life of the party, and people would love her. But at home, the second we got home or on the way home, she'd be quiet, just retreat inside herself. Wouldn't say much, if anything, to me. And that would I'm just telling you, that would drive me crazy. We would literally get into arguments over that. We would get into arguments about that. I'm like, why are you so fun with everybody else, but I get this naggy, boring version of you? And calling her boring is a trigger for her, y'all, because I know she likes to be fun and she likes people to know that she's fun and happy and outgoing. So I know I would trigger her by calling her boring. I know y'all gonna judge me, like if this is your first time seeing me, you're gonna judge me like you're a terrible person, but this is me just explaining the stuff that I've done. A narcissist explains, you see? So I knew calling her boring would trigger her. You know what I mean? So I say that, and we would get into an argument. Of course, there's the reactive abuse, whatever. She's screaming and yelling and stuff now. I'm screaming and yelling. And, that wouldn't be the end of it, because it would happen next time. It would happen again and again and again. And I was the exact opposite. I would do the same thing in public too, though. I would go out and be different. People like me. People think I was funny and stuff like that. When I come home, my energy would be low, and I would blame her. But the whole time, this is after getting diagnosed and realizing what a narcissist is, I realized that I was the issue at hand, And I know you think right now, no narcissist would ever admit themselves being an issue. I'm the self-aware narcissist. I've been in therapy for 4 years. I've been diagnosed. I'm just telling you what I know. I was not misdiagnosed. People say that all the time, like, you were misdiagnosed, Lee, because you're just too aware, But you get to the point where, I realized I was the issue in therapy, and I was asking my therapist, I was like, so why is she like this, though? Of course, I'm going to therapy. I was blaming her for my issues. I was like, but she shouldn't be like that. She should be fun at home. She should be fun and enjoying life with me, too. We should be able to have those fun, drunk conversations at home as well. I should get that bubbly energy. But I didn't. I got the low energy. And my therapist was like, guess why? I'm telling you, my therapist is straightforward. That's why I love my therapist. I'm not switching my therapist. I love my therapist. She was just straightforward, but she keeps it straightforward with me. She's like, you were literally the issue. Like, because you wouldn't allow her to be herself. You don't allow her to be herself at home. You stifle her energy. You stifle her strength. You stifle her personality. Like, you are just literally suffocating her with your personality, because you want to be the center of attention. You want everybody to think you're the person that's in charge. You want everybody to think that you are it, not the other way around. You want, like you said, you just want people to think you're just this cream of the crop and things like that. So by you doing that, you suffocate her energy. You make her feel weird and strange to express herself at home. So she wouldn't express herself at home. She'll be doing the exact opposite. She would be like saying, holding this stuff in, stifling her energy, and being quiet, because to avoid fights, to avoid arguments and things like that. Because if she started to voice her opinion and stuff like that, or she got too drunk, I would use that against her. I would argue with her like, you're an alcoholic. You know what I mean? Before we had kids, we're like, I don't want to have kids with you because I don't want my kids to have a drunk mother. And so, like, I'm saying some mean stuff. You know, I'm just keeping the PG here. You know, I've said some pretty mean stuff, and I know I have. You know what I mean? I can get very, very. I know people think online, like, you're just way too nice to be a narcissist. Like, I keep it PG on here because I know if I say the crazy stuff, y'all will be like, yikes. You know what I mean? But I tell her, like, I don't want my kids having a drunk mom and stuff like that. So guess what? Of course, she didn't want to drink in front of me. Surprise. You know what I mean? So in that situation right there, I this is what therapy has helped me work on. Help me work on my triggers, help me slow things down, and allow her to voice her opinion, allow her to express herself a little bit more at home, as opposed to not being able to do it. You know what I mean? So at home, like, the home life is, because of therapy, the home life has gotten better, because my therapist just, like, she said, why are you triggered about, why are you triggered with her being the center of attention? And I, going too deep into my story, I would just tell her, and she's like, okay, there's the point, because, like, you weren't the center of attention when you were growing up, so now you want to be the center of attention now in everything that you do. No matter what you do in life, you want to, you want to be the center of attention. You want people to gravitate towards you. You want people to think you are it. You know what I mean? So you holding her back from being it. So now I let her speak her piece. I reserve myself, even though sometimes I'm still a narcissist. So a lot of times the stuff that she say will get on my nerves. It will get on my nerves, but I'll allow her to say it, allow her to voice her opinion, and we live a better life because of it. So if you are dealing with a narcissist, or you are an actual narcissist that happened to stumble upon my channel because your wife told you, your husband told you, your mom told you, your dad told you, your son told you, your daughter told you, like, take your time, slow it down. Slowing it down, like literally just slowing it down. Slowing down my relationship, slowing down my voice, and slowing down my reactions has helped shape my life to be better. You know what I mean? So take your time or whatever. And I hope y'all enjoyed this very first episode of the A Narcissist Explains. I just came up with that name out of nowhere. So, like, I'm going to be doing these every day in place of the Q&A, because the Q&As don't work. I don't get any kind of views or any kind of interaction on them. It's just like YouTube don't even push them out, like, at all. But I hope y'all enjoy my son came in here serving me his fake food. He has like this little plastic kitchen where he makes fake meals and stuff. So I'm trying to see. Initially, back in the day, they would annoy me. I'm glad y'all seen that, because they would annoy me back in the day. I took my time. I don't want this to damage him, so he doesn't talk to me anymore about it. So I ate the fake food, gave it to him, and didn't react. Anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. I really, truly appreciate y'all. Hit that like and subscribe button, and let me know what you think about this segment, because I'm going to be doing, like I said, I'm still going to be posting these in the shorts section, the little YouTube shorts, but I'm going to just expound upon them as well. And I'm thinking about taking other people's TikToks and doing this too, but we'll see. I'm not trying to start no beef or no drama or nothing like that. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Mental Healness is out.